Hello everyone and welcome to a new session. This is the second one, playing Elder Scrolls Online Morrowind. The first time I did not go very far. I am a whooping level 5, I can see it up there. Whooping level 5, so all I did really was have a look around Seyda Neen and follow the main quest that took me to Vivec. Did have a chat with Vivec, he looks gorgeous by the way. And there I am. So what I would really like to do today is obviously, you know, get some questing done and get some leveling done, try out a few skills. I actually have a skill point that I can spend somewhere. All I did last time was get the cliff racer and turn it into a cutting dive so that this particular character uses stamina. No idea if a stamina build is a good idea for a warden or not. Didn't have a look at guides, didn't look at other gameplays either. Just gonna go around, try things out, not like it, most likely reset, try other things out. It's long, it's not the most efficient, but there you go. That's just the way I like it. What I would like to do besides, you know, the normal questing and leveling up is have a look at Balmora. Unfortunately, I do know it's not, well, there's been some disappointment about it, but I still want to, you know, see it for myself. I'm gonna have a quick look, check that the stream is healthy. We're good on YouTube. We're happy with Twitch, and even Smashcast, even though I don't think there's anyone there. But never mind, it's working, so that's cool. Alright, let's go then. Of the quests I have, this is the one. Oh, I almost forgot, full disclosure, this is not the character I created in the first session, for the very simple reason that I realized, and please bear with me and don't be completely disgusted, but I realized I didn't give my character the little horns. And the whole point of taking a wood elf or a warden character is to go with a sort of nature, dryad, druid vibe type of thing. So I did recreate a character, gave her the exact same name, and did the exact same thing I did, which is help Levoul in the tomb between Seyda Neen and Pelagia, and help the Khajiit destroy his moon sugar harvest farm type thing, and then go to Vivec. But I did go to the bank to drop things off, and so I got this one. That's the housing quest. I have never done it with any of my characters, and that's not a priority right now. I do have the invitations for the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild, but again, that's not going to be something really new, so I'd rather stick to the main quest here in Morrowind. So I have to go and talk to the Archcanon Tarvis. Let's go. Enough chit chat. And he's going to be in the High Fane, I assume. Yes, I see the quest marker. Why would anyone try to assume and think? Oh, hey, hello, Vivec. It's actually a shrine of generosity, and using it you just find out how amazing Vivec is. Lesson learned. Archcanon office, come on, get in there. Why can't I get in there? Huh, that's worrisome. Oh, wow, that was some weird lag. Okay, fair enough. Archcanon Tarvis.
Lord Vivec trusts too much to put his faith in one such as you. But who am I to question my God? I suppose he sent you to me so I could put you to work. Did he say which task he wants us to accomplish first?
Sure, a divination ritual. That's what we're doing.
Ah, yes. We do need
Silly
to
me.
perform a ritual to reveal the nature of the phenomenon that vexes Lord Vivec. Now listen closely. I hate to repeat myself.
Well, of course. Maybe if you looked at me, we'd have a proper
Despite my
conversation.
objections,
Never mind
Vivec
that.
believes you were sent to help, so I'll do my best to assist you. Go to the ziggurat that's still under construction and tell the overseer that Lord Vivec requires the blessing stone. Then bring it to me in the palace.
Okay, I think I can do that.
You receive a simple errand in the service of Lord Vivec, and countless questions form unbidden in your mind. Very well.
Fine, no question. I'm not gonna ask him if I have offended him in some manner. I just know I'm an outlander. That's enough. Oh my goodness, that was gorgeous. This Gajik looked amazing. Oh well. The ziggurat that is under construction. Could it be... No, that's the overseer right there. At the entrance. Gotcha. Let's run a bit. I'm not gonna go to the Fighters Guild and start the quest there. It's the same quest, I think, as the one you do, you know, on the mainland. Hope I'm not... Okay. I have a knack for the most stupid shortcuts that are not shortcuts in the end. Okay, Overseer Shiralas.
This project has been nothing but one disaster after another. How am I expected to get this ziggurat built on time when things constantly go wrong? Don't mind me. I'm just having one of those days.
Can I please have the blessing stone?
Our blessing stone? Do you know what happens if we give up our blessing stone? Well, neither do I, but I'm sure it won't put us back on schedule or end our string of disasters. I'm not one to disagree with the Archcanon, but that's a terrible idea.
I like her. Lord Vivec himself needs the stone.
Lord Vivec? Why did you say so? But I'll need your help before I can turn over the blessing stone. The passage that leads to the consecration chamber collapsed, trapping some of my workers. If you can clear the way, you can borrow the stone.
Clear the passage for the workers, get the stone.
I appreciate the help. Just remember that you're only borrowing the stone. It needs to be back in the consecration chamber before the next shift, or we'll never...
Sure thing. And I need to rescue
Can't you see I'm busy?
2 workers. Clearly I must have decided to go the wrong way. There we go. Let's dig the ground. Wow, I really did my share of the work there.
Thanks for saving me.
No problem. Don't mention it. And I do have to go the other way around to save the second one. Fair enough. How can I help? Oh, this one is in terrible condition. Dude, I'm not sure you'll be able to walk ever again. Wow, the response time is really slow. I did press E, but the animation doesn't happen. It's weird. I mean, when I tried to enter the door, it wouldn't let me in. I could actually even walk away, and then I got in. But I would like to, you know, free this person, like, really, now. Why, if you're not helping me, that's not gonna be any good, is it? Let's, I'm thinking I could reload the UI. No idea. Unable to connect, that's what's happening. Brilliant. Now, I don't know if that's me, like my connection, or the servers that are being stressed out. Try again. Now, all the loading screens seem to be, you know, Vvardenfell. I mean, I love Vvardenfell obviously, but I did enjoy seeing the other loading screens as well. Right, let's see if we can free that poor worker. Ah, guess what? I have freed that poor worker. No, and that's where I was disconnected pretty much. Went the wrong way again, didn't I? Some things never change. Oh, Balmora was on the other side. Really? I was just checking that the workers were both freed because I never saw the second one being freed. Alright. How on earth do I get there? Right through here. That is the blessing stone. It looks a bit like a compass. And we want to go all the way back to the temple. Just let me close that. It's really quite distracting. Oh, hey there, Hawkeyes. How are you doing? Well, this doesn't feel as long as in Morrowind, but I'm starting to get that feeling of, oh my god, why does it have to be so big? It's not even that big. It is Vivec. It's really quite pretty. Here's a temple, I mean the palace itself. And the infamous stone, well, moon rather. And I actually need to go there, so you even get to see our good friend Vivec, who looks quite gorgeous, I must say. I mean, obviously this is not Morrowind, but oh my god, it's pretty. Yeah, I'll talk to you in a bit. We're having a look at Vivec. Isn't that very divine, very regal? Alright, let's talk to you, Archcanon.
The Outlander returns. I understand there was trouble at the construction site, but you were able to save a few of the workers. Lord Vivec,
Here's your
stand
stone.
over there. In Canon Level's absence.
Lucky me, I get to do a ritual straight away.
When you're
And SO is fine,
blessing stone,
really.
and we'll begin the ritual.
Alright, we'll begin the ritual. Let's do that. Do I need to place the blessing stone right there? Never knew that.
The warrior poet, and reveal the source of Lord Vivec's distress. A clockwork mage. A Daedric cultist.
What does it all mean?
Something interfered with the ritual, Lord. But we may find something. Excuse me while I compare the results to our previous research.
Sure. If I'm still playing Morrowind, naturally, obviously, I want to say, still playing Morrowind. In fact, SO and Morrowind, that's all I get to play during the week and the weekend. So I think I will try to have a regular SO stream on Friday, even though, to be completely honest, I'm a little bit pooped. We'll see how it goes. And I do stream Morrowind Saturday evening, always. That is the one thing I'm sure of. Cryptic warnings of the ancestor spirits, unexpected result. Sorry, Vivec, I didn't listen to you. You should write that down. Sure. Something went wrong. Did you learn what you had hoped?
We learn from every action we take. Failure or success, each result teaches us something, at least in the larger sense. To be more specific, no, not as much as I hoped.
It's quite late. Actually, it's earlier than this stream, but well, it depends, where you are, on which side of the planet. Then it's late for some and early for others. I like Vivec's answers, like, there's no such thing as failure. We learn from everything, but right now, no. There were images.
That suggest avenues to investigate, riddles to solve. Let me tell you a secret, Outlander. It concerns a living god and energy that fades like daylight as dusk spreads across the land.
Is he referring to himself?
Listen well, and speak not a word. My divine energy, it drains away. Whether from illness or foul malady, I know not. You must travel the land and seek answers on my behalf. But first, gratitude before service, as I have written. So thank you. The ritual confirmed my worst fears. Divine energy flows out of me for no reason that I can discern. I felt the power imbued within my blessing stone get wrenched away as soon as you added it to the ritual. I couldn't stop it.
You're losing your divine energy. How is that possible? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's not quite yours in the first place. Just saying that.
In words as the warrior poet, no lock exists that the determined thief cannot open.
So
Follow the
wise.
trail of my missing energy and try to discover the identity of the enemy that Wolf's ancestor warned us about.
You think an enemy is responsible for your energy loss.
Something
But who
drains
could
my
it be?
energy. Find Archcanon Tarvis in his office and ask if he gleaned anything useful from the ritual. If not, I know his earlier research indicated new avenues to investigate. Go where he tells you and learn what you can.
Will do.
Energy diminishes with every passing moment. but the ritual confirmed my affliction is not natural. I regret that I could not reveal the full nature of these dire circumstances until your trustworthiness had been demonstrated.
Well, honestly, I fetched a stone, I plopped it on a pedestal and watched. And already Vivec and I were best buddies, and he actually tells me his most shameful secret, that he's losing his powers. Yeah, but the Archcanon doesn't feel that way.
Well, Archcanon Talbot has always been cautious about ideas and ideologies that didn't originate within the Tribunal. And recently, that prudence has grown 1,000-fold. He's a faithful servant, however, despite his narrow-mindedness.
Well, the questions there are not very interesting. I mean, your divine energy is diminishing. Okay, you said that. But what does the rest of the Tribunal think about this? Tell me something about Almalexia.
My flagrant displays of divinity, but so far, I am the only one of the living gods whose power is fading.
Huh.
Almalexia hoards her energy and has barricaded her temple against attack. As for Sopa's seal,
Yes, yes.
my brother traveled. We have not heard from him for quite some time, but I sense that he remains safe and in possession of his full power. Funny, I always wanted to discover the limits of our divinity. Perhaps I will solve that mystery for him.
The irony of that. So that staff is not something I can use, because I use bows and arrows. Okay, that looked very natural. What are they doing? This is really not the place to toss cold bolts and the like. Alright, back to the Archcanon. Can I hurt myself jumping here? No. But the fun I have. Brilliant. This guy is ready for the circus. And there's a quest for me here. Adventurers wanted. That's me. Due to the volume of requests for aid from our loyal citizen, a system of brokering jobs between those in need and those willing to help has been established. I didn't know about that. See Un Eldorado in the Hall of Justice. Well, Hall of Justice should be right behind me. But let's talk to the Archcanon. And then see what this new quest is about.
I performed that ritual countless times, and it never exploded in my face before. If I discover that you sabotaged the divination, I shouldn't take my failure out on you. It's not your fault that things are difficult.
And this is when I impress him with the fact that I know the dirty secret.
How do you know about it? Lord Vivec told you. Of course he did. It's his prerogative, I suppose.
Well, Vivec said you might help investigating the source of the problem.
The secret, though. There would be panic in the streets if the people believed one of the tribunal was incapacitated.
Of course.
It's true. I'm much better at scholarly pursuits than field work. And the ritual wasn't a total failure.
Yes.
Confirmed 3 locations from my earlier studies: Balmora, Aldrin, and Barrelzar's Tower. I need you to investigate each of these sites.
I'll investigate them.
Haven't you left here? The sites at Balmora, Aldrin, and Barrelzar's Tower aren't going to investigate.
Fine, do
I
tell me
researched
more.
what I could using the resources available here in Vivec City. To learn more, I need an agent to personally assess each
Okay.
location.
I don't want to be told about Balmora. I want to, you know, see it. But first, let's, oh, I can search that. This character is not a thief. She is not a thief. She's not going to sneak and steal, or sneak and backstab. Not her thing. However, if it doesn't say it's stealing, then I'll take it. Let's see what this is about. Oh, hello. gorgeous looking. Enduril armor looking good. Alright, let's move on. I heard weird things. Alright, Unaldarano.
Another adventurer looking for work?
Mm-hmm.
Did you? Well, that's why it was posted. It's simple. Citizens tell us what they need and we arrange for the job to be completed. You'll be able to
How do I get the jobs? I'm sorry, I'm not listening through all of that.
Assignments. Check in with them frequently to see if they have a job for you.
Mm-hmm.
They'll inform you what you need to accomplish and you may...
I'm interested in taking a job.
I would hope. You came to us, after all.
Down the hall.
Trayvon and
Gotcha.
Bellew are just down the hall. They should already have...
Oh, I see, they are daily quests, repeatable quests. Well, we'll have a look. We'll try some of them. Hello.
Current events have left the temple in need of additional resources. The requests I handle are...
Hello, Joshua. Yes, it is an add-on that slows down the text, and the reason why I picked it is that otherwise it's just so tempting to do, you know, press 111. You don't really need to read the text because you can just follow the quest marker. So this is something to really to force me to let the dialogue go so that you can read it, especially if I'm talking or, you know, over the voices of the NPCs. Tax collectors are robbed. Okay, what do you want me to do?
Alves Droth, the functionary investigating these thefts, believes the thieves have established themselves in Pulk. Go retrieve the stolen taxes and
The city needs those monies.
City needs those monies.
Sure, I'll do it. And the other quest is what?
Citizens hand in their request. I tell you what I know.
I
and
really
you
like
take
the
it.
suits of
The
armor.
person with the problem is usually more than willing to talk your ear off about it. The more people you can convince to help you with the job, the better.
Alright, what do you have for me?
Ivulin Andramo is looking for someone to help him put some ancient spirits to rest at the Salothan Tomb. You up for it?
Sure.
Kill them. Again. They seem to think they're still in some old battle. Their last, I'd wager. And they attack anyone who approaches. Andramo may know more. He's been studying the tomb for some time now.
Okay. That's a tomb I don't even know. I mean, it's not like I know all the tombs around Vivec, but usually the names sort of you like it. You find yourself reading ahead of the voice. Yeah. The name is called Slow Dialogues, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Slow Dialogue by Shimi. Alright, what do we have? Talk to you. Yes, we want to do this one. It's the first daily quest. I do not want to do the Mages Guild, and this is the house. I don't want to do that. So let's go to St. Olms. Sounds like an anchor was destroyed just now. Everything is so shiny, isn't it? Every bit of armor. I mean, Vivec is shiny, but, you know, that's his prerogative. And there's a new quest over there. Ooh. I have to stop getting distracted by pretty clothing and pretty armor. Telvanni tailors. You're right, it is very shiny, and you can use the dyes to color your armor. I haven't done it with her because she hasn't been anywhere. A lot of players seem to choose the
So much damn
really,
noise.
really bright ones.
How am I supposed to get any writing done with people like you?
I haven't been to
Don't
Balmora, but I have a
hours?
mission now to go there, and that's where I want to go. So I just want to collect every mission here, so I don't have to run back and forth. I will run back and forth anyway. Yes, I'm here about the job. But this is my next destination. I am going to Balmora.
Terrorizing decent living folk.
You're welcome, Joshua, no problem. I'm not as knowledgeable about ESO add-ons as I am about Morrowind mods, but I'm glad I can help. What can I expect there?
I didn't stop to take a census as I was fleeing for my life.
I get
Suffice
that.
to say that the wraiths and skeletons will be the least of your problems.
Why are
Those
you
wretches,
interested in the
The
tomb?
entire Salathon lineage died out in a monumental battle, yet they are barely a footnote in history. One does not secure a coveted historian role in a temple by ambling along well-trodden ground. I must uncover their lost past.
Okay, but then I have a valid point to make. Aren't the spirits of historic significance as well? They
These
may have
aren't
things to
the
say.
benevolent ancestor spirits you may have heard of, Outlander. They're mad, or cursed, or both. I would love to hear of their lives in their own words, but that's proven impossible. They must go.
Okay. As you say, now where is that quest? I need to talk to Edrino Garen somewhat above. On the plaza? Is there even a plaza? I don't know if cool exists, but you know, I certainly tend to find out. Plaza. Let's go. Let's have a look. I feel, I mean, the plaza, they feel a lot smaller, don't they? But obviously they're a lot prettier as well. Alright, somebody wanted to give me a mission, but I went too far up. I mean, there's really nothing on this plaza. Wish I could pick that up and equip it. The day they come up with a Bard add-on, a Bard DLC. Oh my goodness. Alright, oh there he is. Hello, Edrino. Sure, I come from Seyda Neen. I've travelled. Sure, I want to go to Sadrith Mora.
Well, that's what I thought. Until I angered Vivec by failing to deliver the special mushrooms we got on time. Lost the shipment. Now I'm in a bind. I have the mushrooms, but I'm afraid Vare will evaporate before late delivery.
Well,
You aren't at fault for the late delivery, so Fair shouldn't do
Shouldn't.
anything to you. Won't do anything to you, I guarantee it. Besides, I'll let you keep the payment for those months. I'd rather avoid the situation altogether at this point.
alright, I'll do it.
Saving my life.
So I have a good reason to go to Sadrith as well, you know, besides taking a tour. I need to go there before I can get out of here and I don't know if that's the Dragon Knight ability. Saint Dylan Plaza. So many quests. Hello, Alve.
Short by more than a third. Someone is going to pay. That goes without question. But who? Oh, sorry. I'm a bit preoccupied. Did you need something?
Tell me about the taxes.
So you're going after them? That's great. That's great. Yes, anything I can do to help you. What do you want to know?
Stolen taxes, I understand, but why the records? Good point.
It does seem odd, doesn't it? The first time, I thought it was an attempt to cover up fraud, but now I have another theory. I think the thieves are probing our records for wealthy monks. This could be the start of a rash of high-profile robberies.
Okay, where do I go?
Didn't they say? Why does no one read my reports?
Hulk. I knew
I
that.
believe the thieves are hiding out in Hulk.
Sure, let's go. I'm gonna trust you on that. Not bad. Well, she sure enjoys it. She's like hypnotized. There are more quests, but they seem to be out. Or not. That's really odd. Let me have another look inside. I know the one. Okay. Alright, I know what these are. That's the crafting quest that you get respectively at the Fighters Guild and the Guild of Mages. And I have 0 interest. Can I jump and not die? We'll find out. I wouldn't even dream of attempting it in Morrowind or Oblivion. Might try in Skyrim. Alright, we're heading out of here. And apparently to the docks. If the Silt Strider can take me to Balmora, I will take the Silt Strider. But my quest takes me here first.
By the three, I've never seen the mountain so active. And Bardal, I swear the moonlit looks like it's about to fall from the sky. I can't wait to set sail and put dry ground behind me.
Can you take me somewhere else in Vvardenfell? Can you?
We're headed to Sadrith Mora, if that's where you'd like to go.
Not at this moment.
Just decide quick. I want to sail on the next tide.
No.
I
Outside?
was planning on sailing to Sadrith Mora next, but I don't mind taking you to an Alliance capital. Trade is
No,
always
thank
good in
you.
the capitals.
Not right now. So I can check the Silt Strider, see if that's gonna take me to Balmora. I'm gonna do it. If not, I'm gonna walk there. I don't think it's gonna be that long. Would you look at that? An armored Kaguti that you can ride. Pretty cool. Alright, Helseth.
Get on or get moving. I don't have all day.
Where can you take me?
Looking to get out of Vivec City? Smart decision. I could use some time away myself. I can take you to
Balmora
Sora
sounds
or
good. Aww. I wish I had a dynamic ride, just like with Abbott Silt Striders. Okay, this is Vivec. Crap. This is Balmora. Which part of Balmora is this? The Silt Strider is here. So this looks like the entrance of Balmora that we kind of know. Alright, yeah. The Rendin Nech Inn. I guess the 8 plates don't exist just yet. And we have the Balmora Tribunal Temple. Okay. Well, let's explore. It is really quite different, isn't it? I mean, just a map. Let's have a look, shall we? But, again, I think the Silt Strider is just gorgeous. You know, as gorgeous as a large bug can be. Look at the armor.
I
Hello, Sergeant Valrus.
You look like you're traveling all sorts.
Yeah, I travel a lot.
Seyda
Seyda Neen,
Have
Vivec,
you perchance
Balmora.
come upon a young dark elf named Vivec?
No.
She went missing a couple of weeks ago and her father desperately seeks any information regarding her whereabouts.
Don't know her, but I'll
That's a
find
shame.
her
Her
soon.
father, Eris, the house counselor here in Balmora, promises that anyone who can find his daughter and return her safely to his side will be well rewarded.
Anything
You should
else?
speak to Counselor Eris. He's opened the kin house to interview potential recruits. Freelancers, as it were. If you're interested, go speak to the counselor. The longer Vare remains missing, the more distressed Counselor Eris becomes. Counselor Eris can be found at the Redoran kin house, and do hurry. He's ever
What?
so troubled by our failure to locate young Vare. If he finds that an outsider can succeed when the house guard is revealed, so
You don't seem to like the idea of the council seeking help in this matter. I'm not even going to give them a chance to remind me that I'm an outlander. Oh my god, what are you riding? A Twenna horse. That's kind of cool, and you look very dead. I'm not going to upset her. You know, Twenna horse. Yep. Because, you know, why not? Ooh, notice board. House for Dawn Proclamation. No Laulus just yet. Okay. By order of the House Guard of the Redoran High Council, the Shulk Ore Mine is closed and all operation to its reopening the mine have been suspended. Workers should stay away until further notice, and visitors are strongly cautioned to avoid the area on pain of fine or imprisonment or both. This includes you, Crew Chief Hondolf. Okay. Not that every effort shall be made to locate the missing mine worker as soon as possible. You sound like you need some help. And I have a quest in there. Let's go to the inn. As we know, that's where you get information and quests and companions. But I actually have this this vanity pet, but it just doesn't go. Actually, let me see. Non-combat pets. See, I have the Dwarven War Dog, but no, she hasn't even been in a single Dwarven mine. It just doesn't make sense. I'm not taking it, but I do have the Jackal that came with the Thief DLC, and I have that. Why do I have that? I don't know how I got that one. No idea. But I think you can use a dog. There we go. Even though honestly it gets a little bit annoying after a while. But Melissa, what do you have to say? Oh my goodness, what's up with the
It was just the
makeup?
same old miners and the occasional travelling merchant. Thought Caroline might have to shut this place down. Look at me talking your ears off. What can I get you?
That looks so ugly. Oh my goodness, so ugly. Oh no, don't smile. That's bad. Any idea why visitors have been scarce?
At first, I assumed it was the usual house swappers. Redoran and Hlalu arguments can get pretty heated. Then I thought maybe the Ashlanders were scaring people off. But after that proclamation... No, I'd rather not talk about that with a stranger.
Sure, have 20 septims.
I like the colour of your gold, Outlander. Just between us, I heard the House Guard shut down the Shulk Ore Mine. Something to do with violent cultists who attacked the miners and took over the place. Even got the crew chief, so I heard.
Alright. Well, it looks like that's all there is for me, especially since I am not stealing anything. This warden does not steal. No. It's all about respecting nature and people's property, apparently. But there's another quest for me somewhere over there.
Is it?
Is. Please. If you just listen.
Take care of yourself, Father.
Killing Mills. Okay. That was harsh. Okay, Gillen, what do you have to
I'm
say?
in need of a strong set of legs, traveler. And you look like one capable of protecting yourself.
Of course, I'm already level 5.
Will you aid an old bird in one last task?
Yeah, sure.
I have an obligation to my family. No, a duty of utmost importance. But I have grown too feeble to fulfill it. If you would take this memory stone to the few places of significance in my life, I will pay you well.
Sure.
It allows one to archive memories for future generations. I hope to do this for my children, who have grown estranged.
I'll do it.
Thank you for your aid.
I'm guessing this is going to
Fewer than
take me all
ever
across the
will
map,
aid the
so...
elders in these troubled times.
What were you arguing about, though?
Not theirs. Ah, yes. Mills. My son has never really forgiven me for never being here for them. He's a stranger in my own home. No.
Neria resents you too. Who is Neria? Your daughter?
Maria is great cousin.
I'm not
Maria
sure.
is the Mills. But both my children grew up largely on their own.
The first girl, you're still making streams? Oh, come on. There's thousands of girls.
Mills especially grew up with Neria and no one else. He despises me.
Why don't you spend more time with your children? Sounds like a fair, you know, advice.
As will they, I hope.
Feel them as a father,
I
but
feel them as a
you're
father.
saying-
They are safe, aren't they? I kept them safe.
They are, sure. Don't trouble yourself. What's happening down there? Oh, Mills just went fishing. Let's
Do you
talk
make a
about your
habit of
dad.
randomly accosting people while they fish?
Well, of course, when they have that little thingy above their head. What were you and your father arguing about?
I don't see how that's any of your business. I've nothing to say to my father or those his Telvanni master employs.
Aha, I see.
Whatever this is about, it's no concern of mine. My father managed to leave me out of his life. He can leave me out of his problems too. You want to talk? My sister Neria works the stables. She tolerates my father's business better than I do.
Add-ons that I'm using, far too many. Yeah, far too many, and honestly I don't need all of them. The enhanced chat I like because somehow something must be overwriting it. It might be the dialogue tweaks, I'm not sure. The enhanced chat allows me to use numbers 1, 2, 3 to move to the next one, so there must be something. So store it. I have my weapons, and when the fight is over I'm just going to put my weapons back where they belong. Cookery Whiz, I don't really need it for her. It stores absolutely every single recipe. Advanced filters, can't live without it, because I'll show you. Because say the weapons, you actually have extra filter for every type of weapon. It doesn't show because I don't have that many weapons, but I can select the weapons by medium, heavy and light, and also all of these. So it really makes things a lot easier, I feel, personally. You can choose the different types of crafts, loads and loads and loads. Bank Manager Revived, that really now I use it only because I have the crafting bag, and I don't think I can live without it anymore. I'm just, you know, it worked. I have to have the membership, so I have the crafting bag. But anyway, I keep the Bank Manager because it allows me to store all the recipes that I already know and take the recipes I don't know, put certain items or take certain items as well as gold, and take crafting items as well for the daily crafting quest. So it saves a bit of time, which is great. Combat Cloud is actually out of date, but I like it. I just like the way it gives the warnings. I find it prettier, but I'm sure there's like advanced UI, I'm sure is better. Craft auto loot, I'm just going to activate a plant or a rock, and it's going to be looted automatically, so you don't have to press R, it just saves time. Crafting stations updates the map so you can see where the crafting stations are. This one I'm not sure what it does. This one is great. When I have a quest, a crafting quest, and I say I go to the blacksmith station, if I have the material, it's going to start crafting everything I need for the quest. Saves time, a lot of time. That's a library. Enchant Maker is something to make glyphs, but I don't really use it. Enchanted Quality shows the quality of an enchantment. There we go. Master Recipe, I don't use it really. That I love. Item Saver. Say I'm gonna take my banker so I can show you.
Hello there.
Needs a bit of time. It's going through my bags, seeing how much money I've spent. There we go. It's put some money to the bank. I set it so that I always have 500, and you see I can save the items. So far what I've done is just save the set items so that I don't sell them, and you can mark some of them for selling, for deconstruction, sorry, and all kinds of things. No, I don't want to log out. So item saver, I wouldn't play without it, as well as advanced filters. For me, they're absolutely necessary. All of these are going to mark all kinds of things on the map: resources, homes, shops, whatever. Inventory grid view, that's why the inventory is nicely compact but still pretty. Master Merchant, I never use. Really, I shouldn't have it loaded. It's just a waste of computer energy. No accidental stealing. I need to stealth to see what happens. Telvanni is the best house. I don't know if they seem to be rather evil right now. People don't seem to dig the Telvanni too much. I mean, the NPCs. We'll see when we get to Vvardenfell at least. Potion Maker, Lifesaver for alchemy, love it. This is old, but what it did or does, I'm not sure. I haven't been in a dungeon with it. It would mark where the boss of a dungeon is, because if you don't kill the boss, you don't get the achievement. And I'm not crazy about the achievements, but I like the icon to turn white so that I know I've done the whole map and I can move on. Research Assistant is great if you have different characters for crafting, and I do. That's why I ended up with 8 characters. They don't level up anymore, they just craft, deconstruct for me. Strendar is very, very popular. It shows the buffs and the debuffs. I don't really use it. It's great for people who raid. Sky Shards, everybody have. And yeah, that's about it. So map information and things to save time. Phew. You shouldn't ask me about mods and add-ons. I could go on forever. Can I go up this way? No. Let's see the manor area. Oh. Yeah, it really is very different. I mean, can't expect every single town to be the same. Seyda Neen, I felt, was really, really very, very close, or very faithful to Seyda Neen 2 eras later, which ordinators are here. Oh yeah, temple, okay. Yeah, Seyda Neen was just a copy-paste of Morrowind Seyda Neen. And I think they really just wanted to make sure that people who have played Morrowind, when they arrive in Essog, You're welcome, Natalie. You're very welcome. I'm not sure if I went too quick or too slow. I'm sure it was too much for people who don't give a rat's ass about add-ons. But there you have it. Also, to install the add-ons, I use Minions because it updates them very nicely. I feel it's very, very practical. But then there probably are others. Redoran, right? Yes. Redoran Kin House in Balmora. Well. What else is there and how similar? Well, Vivec, you've seen that it's under construction, so it is similar but unfinished, and that makes sense. Balmora is completely different, isn't it? And what is really sad, like there's what, 4 or 5 buildings that I could enter. I mean, there's the inn, there's gonna be the temple, that Fighters Guild. I don't know how many of these can be visited, but I'm sure the number of doors that you can actually use is something ridiculously low. Yes, Sergeant Falder sent me. I'll help you.
My daughter has been gone too long, and the house guard can't seem to find a wall in the corner. Why should I trust you with this task?
Oh, sorry.
Tell me, Outlander.
Pelagia better be the same. I won't make any promises.
Time and time again.
I like this expression. Can't find a wall in the corner. I have to try and remember that. It seems your daughter knows your people and their tactics, but she doesn't know me. Exactly.
An interesting insight. Perhaps you can find my daughter. Bea can handle herself, but father worries, you understand. Anyway, I agree with your assessment. That's why I'm willing to bring in outside help on this.
Alright.
Bea fled after a family disagreement. She's run away before, but I'm concerned that she might have something more permanent in mind this time, and more dangerous. Bea knows how to evade the house guard, but as you said, she doesn't know you.
Okay,
Captain
just
Briven
come on,
oversees
send
the
me on my
house's
way.
attempt to locate my daughter. You should speak to him and see what his investigation has already turned up.
Alright. I'm not asking where I can find him. I can find him under the quest marker. That's where. Oh, that's pretty. Somebody wants somebody dead. It's way too long. I'm not going to read all of that, but this is no surprise that nobles want to have other nobles killed. I guess that's why they just don't mind leaving their request for a writ of execution. Hey, it's okay, relax. Oh, that is one weird turtle. So I need to talk to the captain and talk to the sister as well, and they're both in the same place. And then I'll have to go to the Balmora Valley. Fair enough. It's odd, it feels emptier. I'm gonna have a look across. I mean, I know the quest marker is not there, but I want to go and have a look across at the poorer area.
If you need some sort of assistance.
Did I begin playing recently? No, yes and no, actually. I did play the game when it was in beta. Played it quite a bit. Most of the characters I have were created there and then, because I had one for each craft. And then about a month ago? Yeah, about a month ago, when people were talking a lot about the Morrowind DLC, I was like, let's have a look. So I started a new character a month ago, and this one is a completely new character, and I am not using any asset from my bank or anything from the other characters. I'm just pretending I don't have, you know, loads of stuff in my bank. You have a personal stake in this, really? Why? If anything happens to Vea,
known the Relith family since I was a child. Vaya is like a sister to me.
Oh, right,
And I'll do
okay.
everything in my power to get her home safe and sound.
You even trust an Outlander.
We think her friends may know where she is, but they keep eluding us.
Okay, I'll go.
Perhaps, as long as you don't get too close. They've been running notes of late. I think it has something to do with Vaya. The runners keep evading my guards.
Let's see what I can
You'll
do.
find Vaya's
Come on,
friends.
let me go.
Remember to keep your distance.
Yes.
You just want to spot the note carrier and follow him to whoever's receiving these messages. That's the key to locating Vaya.
Will do. But I really want to go and have a look on the other side of the bridge. So this is a new character, and she's equipping the stuff that she's found so far. So it's mostly, oh, I do have a quest item. Sorry, two set items. Not the same set, unfortunately. Okay, so oh, I really should get the way shrine. I don't know what happened to all the way shrines, you know, in the 3rd era. Yeah. Also, it's a shame that the Ashlanders and oh no, this is too cute. It's just like a puppy running in its sleep. As I was saying, it's really just a shame that the Ashlanders and the people of Vvardenfell seem to have forgotten how to keep guars as pets and mounts. Okay, this is the new place. Is that the topmost? No. So that would be what was it called? My goodness, the Thieves Guild place. Oh no, it's there. That's the Thieves Guild place. And that would be Caius Cossadus. Oh, what is going to be Caius Cossadus' house? Maybe there's already loads of moon sugar and schoolmen there. Maybe that's why he became an addict. The place was filled with Rethen's house. So that's one building I can visit. This is not looking too bad. And this here would be Caius's home, I guess. Right, shall we get questing maybe? There, we want to spy on Vaya's friends. Lovely. Can't steal, won't steal. The warden is no thief. Another one ready for the circus. Alright, we are looking for Vaya's friend.
Get this letter to Travis. It's important. Just don't let House Brethren get their hands on it.
Who's talking?
You think you're being followed?
Oh, that's it. I just spied.
I'm little time for
Do I recommend Morrowind? Oh boy. Yes, definitely I do recommend Morrowind. I love the game. And yes, I've played it when it was out, so yes, there may be the nostalgia, blah 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 blah. I still think, especially it's dirt cheap these days. It really is dirt cheap. As quite regularly, there's a 50% off on Steam. Get the game, follow a simple guide to modernize it a bit, get rid of the most annoying bugs or problems. And you're good to go. I guarantee you're going to enjoy it. It's obviously it's not as pretty as that, But then again, the way you mod your game, you can make it almost as pretty. So yes, I totally recommend it. Need to wait approximately 700 years to find Kai. Approximately, yeah. So, I did spy on the friend. What do you have to say about that?
I saw you head across the bridge toward Vea's friends. So, how did you fare, Outlander? Did you learn anything that might help us find the Councillor's daughter?
Yeah, sure. Trying to get a letter to Drevis. But then I lost them. Mostly I was distracted.
Drevis? That laggard? I never understood what Vea saw in him. I suggest you go back and try
Yes,
again.
yes.
Just do a better job.
But before I try that, let's talk to the sister. She's right there. They're just so adorable. Okay, Neria Laurano.
You look like a well-traveled individual. If
They all say that.
Well-deserved rest. You've come to the right place. We know
Wanted
how
to talk to you about your
are.
father.
My father? Oh no, has he taken a fall? Or did he ask you to do something for him? He's been declining of late, and I'm afraid he's not entirely in his right mind.
Your father's fine, but he and your brother had an argument. I don't think she's gonna be surprised.
He was so young when mother passed. I've tried to explain that father had to work.
I just heard the Silt Strider.
It's been difficult. I raised Mills myself while father was away. It was often. He's never forgiven father for that.
Alright. Mill said your father worked with the Telvanni. Yes, that could be interesting. Yeah, tell me about that.
Oh yes, father is well regarded among the Telvanni masters, even though he's never aspired to be one himself. Master Drennan trusts him implicitly, and if you know anything about the Telvanni, that's impressive on its own. They don't trust easily.
Yes, so I've heard, though I've never played House Telvanni. I will. My next character, my next Morrowind character is going to be a Telvanni mage of some sort, for sure. It's just, well, at the rate things are going, I don't think I'll play that character for next year, 2 years. But what type of work does your father do? That's interesting.
I'm afraid I don't know.
Of course you
All
don't.
he's been able to tell me is that part of his contract with Master Drennan forbids him from disclosing any of the Master's business, even to his own children. Whatever he's doing, I'm certain it's important.
I'm sorry.
So much. Master Drennan pays well, but sometimes I worry he'll work father to death. He's just so tired all the time. Even when he finds time away, Mills refuses to see him, and I know that hurts him deeply.
How do you feel about your father's absence?
After mother died, I didn't understand why father couldn't be with us until I grew up and learned how hard it is to keep a family housed and fed.
Okay, so really nothing else to say. Brilliant. Love that sound. So, let's try to follow that guy over there. The Red Mountain certainly looks impressive. You gotta give them that. Okay.
Get this letter to Drevis. It's important. Just don't let House Wedren get their hands on it. If you think you're being followed, find a place to hide. Good luck.
Wow. She's got a shiny letter. Brilliant. Thanks to the shiny letter, I can actually find them at night as well. They really are going in circles, aren't they?
Come, have a drink with me.
I did. I totally tracked Lea's friend.
Well done. This should help us determine what happened to Vea's brother.
Oh, he's there. Confront Travis above. Let's do that. Well, I'm not the only one confronting him, am I? Alright, talk to me.
Hello, can I help you? Wait a moment. You're one of those hirelings House Reverend pays to harass us simple folk. Look, all Vea wants to do is to find out what happened to her brother. Too bad the house doesn't seem to care a swit about any of that.
Consider Ares just wants to find his daughter. Will the note you received help me accomplish that?
Vea wants nothing to do with the house or her father. Why can't any of you respect that? Even if I wanted to help, I haven't seen Vea since she snuck out of town. We communicate by notes, and this one isn't even about her.
Okay, what is it about?
If you must know, it concerns Vea's brother. He was an officer in the House Guard before he vanished without a trace. We're trying to help Vea find him.
Right, how do you communicate with her?
A local tough. Goes by the name of Ashur. He delivers the letters. We usually meet him outside of town to the northeast. But good luck trying to get any information out of him. Ashur is not known for his conversation skills.
Fair
I think
enough.
we're done here, don't you? I told you where to find Ashur. He's been passing our notes on to Vea. Just to the north and east, outside of town. Or is this your way of offering to save me a trip since you're headed his way?
Well, no, not really. How do you know Vea? Tell me more about her brother. Why have you been avoiding House Red Orange officer? Well, because... Let's move on. I believe I can get all the background story later on. For now, I'm just not sure how much reading and listening you can take. You're still following me. Wow. I can't get over the ugly makeup she's got. My God, it looks like she does more than a waitress in a year. But alright, let's get out. Find Ashur, and then I need to go to Balmora Valley, whatever Balmora Valley may be. I already have quests all over the place. Brilliant. Oh. Is this going to be the Field of Como? I guess. Well, I'm just guessing. Let's go over there. And there's a door to Vvardenfell. We definitely should check that out. I'm gonna check those two. A lot of this stuff is hit and miss. You mean in the way that it doesn't feel very Morrowindy? Or the quest? Like... Because, I mean, the quest... Right, I'm not reading everything. They do try to give... why am I going that way? They do try to give a lot of background information. I'm just not reading any of it. But I would do if I was playing on my own. And I'm sure I will eventually create a new character in Morrowind and see what I can find out. Yep, I just killed a dragonfly for its wings. So the quest, they definitely don't have the sort of depth you would.
One of my gangs. That's it. Kill the Morak and any witnesses. I'll just take.
Why would you kill the Morak? Wait, and who's my enemy? You're red, so get some cliff racer. And friendly people, I think my mushrooms can help you. It feels soulless. No, I do get it. I don't think anyone is going to say, oh yes, this feels just like Morrowind. There's just no way. Nothing can feel just like Morrowind. Even faithful recreation like, you know, Skywind or more Oblivion. It's not it. A cool armor. So yes, it does feel soulless in that way. I do agree. And the scale of everything is too big. Yeah, but not as detailed, I guess. I think that's what bothers me the most.
You were worried. Was it Melissa?
What do you think? Well, you are playing this or Morrowind. Did you feel the same game atmosphere? No, it's completely different. It's got nothing to do with it. One of the best thing. Yeah, it is cool. I like the armor. One of the best thing in Morrowind, I feel, is the feeling you have the first time you're dumped in Vvardenfell and you're just utterly lost. Utterly lost. And when I watch Let's Plays of Morrowind, I like to watch that very first moment when the player doesn't know the place. And they just go, what are they talking about? The tribunal? Where is... And you're so lost, and it's mysterious, it's scary. You die because of a rat or a mud crab. Take your pick, and slowly you piece together things, and you start to work out, you know, how Vvardenfell works on the political level, religious level, and you question everything. Whereas here, I mean, I haven't even listened to what that guy was saying, and I know that I just press 1, and he's gonna talking about me, about, you know, the quest, whatever. I don't even need to read the stories. I don't need to know the instructions. I just go, okay, continue, and then I'll follow the quest marker. So that feeling in Morrowind where you go, okay, now what? And you arrive in a city like Balmora, and there's hundreds, okay, no, maybe not hundreds, but dozens. There's dozens of doors, and you can go to absolutely every single building. And it's not like you need to. In fact, most of these buildings have nothing of interest unless you want to steal spoons, which I did when I was really desperate for money. But that's a different story. So these buildings are there. You can explore them, and they've got details and shelves with things carefully, you know, placed, and you don't even need them. There's no quest for them. Whereas here, you're some kind of assassin. Let him talk about that. Whereas here, you can't interact with so many things. Like some NPCs won't talk to you. A lot of the items are purely decorative. They're pretty. Like, tell me more about the mentor. It's pretty. Can't take that from the game. And I myself, I do like the eye candy. I really like it. But that is complete. Ooh, Daedric Ruin. Oh. I do like the combat. The fact that you have the area and you need to dodge. It's a lot more dynamic. For now, I'm just gonna go towards the quest marker, obviously. Wait, where is the quest marker? It's just go to Balmora Valley. where I used the memory stone. Got it.
Oh, Keelan.
The first few hours of Morrowind are the best part. Yes, not knowing what's what, I know
Yes,
is the
wonderful.
best thing.
I'll mark it
It
down.
really is the best thing, and that's what I look for in Let's Plays. I relive that moment by proxy,
That is peculiar.
as how sad it is.
Oh, nothing's the matter. I'm just...
So yes, you do want to play Morrowind, and I wouldn't even say you need to play it before Teso. Like Teso is going to give you bits and pieces of lore, which is going to help you make more sense of Morrowind. So why not? I'm totally not paying attention to the memory.
Keelan, of course I'll marry you. I love you. I just expected something more dramatic.
Well, I planned to propose at the falls, but today we didn't go to the falls. I had to improvise.
And this is why you've been so nervous.
Yes. Wait. Did you just agree to marry me?
Yes, Keelan. 12 times yes. My dear, distracted, adorable archivist, I will marry you.
That's wonderful!
Isn't it?
Oh, Bravura, you won't regret this. You are the stars to my sky.
Did you just come up with that?
Well, no. I've been saving it for the right time.
Okay. Foyada Quarry. There's a door to Vvardenfell. I'm curious. I'm gonna have to find out what on earth is the door to Vvardenfell and why. Oh. Fetch a fly nest. That one was already in the dungeon I cleared a while ago. Cliff racer. Oh, come on, die now. There we go. Annoying buggers. And as retribution, what, you still... Oh. Okay. They're very annoying. Ah, it's because that one is cloning them. I really don't know about the bow and arrow. Then again, it possibly it's my fault. I haven't looked at guides like Archer Guide and what sort of build I should go for, because I want to experiment with it. But okay, let's go have a look at that door to Vvardenfell already. I'm gonna have to kill all of that, okay? A brigand beast caller. Can you can summon a cliff racer as well? You can summon flies. Well, don't. I've already had a hard time with them. You look like, yes, something I can no, struggling and exploring. Yes, exactly. And oh boy, Morrowind is a struggle in the best sense of the term. I'm not too sure I should be going that way, because that's one of the problems with the MMORPGs is it doesn't really reward curiosity. So until I actually have a quest that tells me to go through that door, I'm probably wasting my time trying to go through that door. But let's get a bit of a mushroom power. need some cliff racer now, please. I do have a skill point I need to allocate. Alright, is this the door to Vvardenfell? I don't really know where the door is supposed to be, maybe below. Wow, this is so close to Balmora. I guess, alright. We'd better do some questing. Travel to the Caldera crater? Interesting. Wait, is there a city of Caldera? I see the Caldera crater. So are they suggesting that Caldera was built in a crater? There's only one way to find out, isn't there? Okay, let's try to avoid fighting all these people for nothing again. Just passing, please ignore me. I'm saving my stamina. No, I'm gonna use it. It looks like there's a big monster somewhere, a group monster. And these are just so cute. Are they following me? They kind of are, but they are so cute. They remind me of the cows in Minecraft. Alright, they've given up. So let's have a look at that one skill point I can spend. Oh yeah, looking very, very menacing with my bow. Really. Okay, I did improve this one. It is now a stamina ability. And I had a quick look at those, and I don't know, I don't really want to summon a Shulk. I really wanted to summon a Cliff Racer, because I felt it was only fair that I finally became the Cliff Racer Master. A swarm of Fetcher flies, I don't like them. I mean, I don't like them fighting me, and I don't want them fighting for me. Betting Edge. Now the Betting Edge is actually going to restore my Magicka. So that's kind of interesting. I might go for it, but anyway, rank 30, that's gonna be forever. So I might go for this one. Falcon Swiftness. Invoke the spirit of agility to gain, well, you become extra swift, as the name indicates. So that one, and until I've got level 30, then maybe the Betting Edge. Green Balance, I did take the first skill because it's the whole skill line is about healing, and I like to solo, so I'd like to be able to, what's the word, not die. And but I'm not sure I want to increase it. Do I want to make it a stamina ability, or do I keep whatever little Magicka I have exclusively for healing? So even if I spam a skill, like a stamina skill, I can still heal myself. I don't know, so I'm not gonna put a skill until I know. Basically, the healing seed, some more healing for me and my allies. I don't have. I think all of that is healing, so I'm just going to let it improve, and then maybe one day try another one of those. Here I decided to put the point in the Frost Cloak, not so much because right now I want to use it, not so much because I want to use impaling shards. I got arrows, I think that's enough, you know, impaling, but I figured I might as well, you know, I have the slots here, so I might as well benefit from the experience and get the skills there. Bow, I don't know what to do with those. I don't know. Snipe, I can make it deal poison, not bad, or mark the enemy, allowing you to hit them from further away. Completely useless. I'm soloing, so I get the first shot and then they're right on me, and I keep, you know, trying to go backwards so they don't kill me with their hammers. So possibly the poison effect. I believe I will go with medium armors. Just right now I have a bit of everything because I'm only collecting I'm only using the items I have collected with this character. So I don't want to get anything from my bank, or I don't want to have crafted items, only what I find. No point putting this one here because it increases with the completion of the main quest. Oh, but I could increase my stamina recovery. I suppose I could do that. It is a passive ability, yes, thank you. And I want to go round and up. I think this is the right way. Everybody should remember the scamp in Caldera. Yes, Creeper. Oops. And before I remember Creeper, I'm going to try and kill this. How'd you like Cliff Racer? Let's have a look at my armor. Yeah, I've seen people with this effect. Oh, it's like my arms are made of glass. It's weird. Yeah, I don't need to improve my skills. So, Creeper, you came up with the idea to use special Dwemer coins to sell him expensive armor as profitable as possible. Honestly, everybody does that, and you end up, or did that at some point, you end up. But Dwemer coins, you're right, they were quite valuable, so you could choose the amount you want to sell. Nyx Hound, little Nyx Hound, big Nyx Hound. I really don't like, really don't like the Nyx Hounds here in SO because of their, let me interrupt you, thank you. Because of their skill, let me, you're not letting me interrupt you, are you? Oh yeah. I like the little mushrooms popping out. At least I got some wax. Are you a plant? You're not a plant. I mean, not a plant that I can use. And here I wanted to travel to the Caldera crater. Oh, another memory stone. Let's find out what happened then.
This place is fascinating. I wonder how long it's lain undisturbed.
It could be years, decades even.
I'd hoped to find more Dwemer relics, but I suppose the view is inspiring.
It certainly is.
Flatterer. You can see this view anywhere, can't you?
And yet I never grow tired of looking.
Speaking of looking, we should start viewing larger homes.
What's wrong with our current home?
It's rather small, isn't it?
It's cozy.
She's so subtle.
Just enough room for you and me.
And you don't see how that could become a problem.
No?
Well, you've done a lot more than look since we're married, dear.
At houses? Wait. Bravura? You're pregnant?
That happens
Ka-ting.
when one enjoys the view, doesn't it?
That's wonderful! I'm going to be a father!
Yes, dear. Yes, you are.
We need a new house with a real kitchen and a second bedroom. Perhaps even 3 bedrooms?
One step at a time.
So, what sort of monster is here? It's been killed. I'm guessing that was it. a gigantic Nyx hound. Just as I was saying, I do not enjoy fighting Nyx hounds. There's a number of people waiting, but I'm not sure I want to wait. Let's travel to the next quest marker. Oh, I don't like them, but to see them, you know, full on their sides with their little legs going crazy like that really makes me sad. I don't think I'd be able to, you know, climb over that, even though the game is really quite lenient and lets you walk very, very steep surfaces. Like that. I am currently traveling to the Balmora Overlook. Another memory stone. Huh. It's like watching Neighbours.
Please open your eyes. Yes. You fought them off. You're not going to die. I won't allow it. I can mend more than a scraped knee. You'll see. Just don't move. I told you. You're still bleeding. Just a little more.
Hey, don't walk across my memory.
Promise.
We'll take care of them together.
Promise me.
I will, I promise. But keep your eyes open.
I wish we could.
Bravura!
These years. So
Bravura!
No, I don't think Caldera was founded. It's a big crater. There was a... It's just a big crater. Okay, apparently I'm gonna get all those memories. I was really expecting a quest that goes all across the island, but it just makes me walk around Balmora. So let's finish that, and maybe afterwards reconcile father and son, when the son understands what the father went through. I'm telling you, it's like, it's soap opera.
Signed a contract, Gila. She did not complete it.
Aye.
But she died.
And now the crystals she was to procure for me have been acquired by my rival.
I've lost the mother of my children.
Your failings are not my problem.
I don't have enough
Tell
money
Vanny.
to pay you back.
Then we will sell your house.
We can't do that. Master, please. My children.
May purchase their own dwelling with their own money.
Mary's only just turned 8. And Mills.
You would offer an alternative?
What can I offer you?
I understand you have some aptitude for magic. You will serve me.
My children.
Will remain in your home so long as you do not violate our contract.
But who will raise them? When will I see them?
You will see them when I don't need you. Or would you rather see them in the street?
No, of course not. Thank you, Master Drennan. I will serve you.
You sign your contract today.
Yeah. Let's talk to the son. I'm assuming that was the last the last memory. If not, I'll just follow the quest marker. Now, going back to the father.
Were you able to recover my memories? It's important they understand.
Yeah, I got your memories.
No, thank you. You've recovered everything I need to explain. Well, to talk with my children. I'm not sure my heart can endure any more of this. It feels like losing her all over again. Please, would you do this old man one last favor?
Sure.
Ask my children to come visit me. I feel like I can finally leave them with the answers I've never been able to provide. Tell Neria we need to talk about her mother. As for Mills, if he hesitates, tell him it's about the estate, his inheritance.
Well, then he would come. Lovely. Where can I find them?
Works at the
Yeah, I know
stables.
that. She's at the
She's
stable.
always been good with guar, something she inherited from her mother.
Fishing, yes.
Mills will likely be fishing.
Yeah, I'll find them. Oh, cute. Too soon. Too soon to jump. There we go.
Oh, you've returned to bother me again.
He's lovely. Your father needs to speak to you. It's about your
I
mother.
have nothing to say to that man. What is it about? I don't want to talk about my
It's
father
about your
that you
inheritance.
can't listen. I don't want his
Oh.
money any more than I want his apologies.
Wow.
Does that man really think he can buy me off after ignoring me my entire life? Leave me alone. If father needs someone to listen to his excuses, ask Neri to do it.
Wow. He's really quite upset, isn't he? Fine, I'll go talk to your
Perhaps you
sister.
should stop butting into our personal affairs. Have you considered that? I have nothing else to say to you.
Good day to you. Let's go talk to the sister. Huh, that's cool. Can't get on it. But that's cool. Balmora always was missing boats. Yeah, that was not exactly the shortest way to go to the stables, but that will do. Come on, stamina. Yeah, no, that's all I got.
Ow! Stupid dog.
What happened? Let me see.
I just tried to pet it. Damn dog bit me.
Leave it alone. There's something strange about that dog.
What dog? Well, I'll find out if and when there's a quest. Okay, Neria. Go see your dad and then talk sense to your father, your brother.
My mother? Father rarely mentions her. I can tell how painful it is for him to recall her, even after all these years. That was young when she passed.
Yes, I helped him recover his memories.
Did
Let's
he
do
say what
this.
this was about? What did he have? How old? Father always was dabbling in magic. Often it seemed like he had time for little else, though I know he did it to take care of us. Still, I'd better check up on him. I imagine Mills wants nothing to do with this. I'll ensure he joins us.
Thank you. Like, really, thank you. And we're going back to the house. I want to find another guar twitching in their sleep. Wait, I'm supposed to have a dog, don't I? And no, I reloaded. Oh.
The master went upstairs to rest. He did not wish to be disturbed until
Let's go, Mills. He's still your father.
He has an odd way of showing it.
He's gonna feel so stupid when he sees the
Mills
memories.
has come to visit. Father? Father!
Oh no.
I suppose you were with Mother at last.
Was this disappointing me one last time? Good riddance.
He's gonna feel so stupid when he sees the memories. I hope he's gonna cry.
If only I'd come sooner.
I'm sorry for your loss. I am.
We all knew this was coming. Doesn't make it any easier to bear. My father was a good man, even if Mills never got to see it. And Mills afraid to do so. What couldn't he just say to us all this time? Still,
What? A ghost?
Nadia. Mills. I so regret not being there as you grew up. What I could never tell you is why my life was not my own.
shh, Mills. I think this is a memory.
Soon, I'll be able to share the truth with you. To share everything with you. Thanks to the efforts of this kind traveler, has archived my memories on this stone. I hope one day you will find it in your hearts to forgive me and find the father and mother you never had. Here, I love you. I have always loved you. You've both made me so proud.
Father?
Why? Why couldn't you just fade away like you always do? Why couldn't you just let me forget you?
Because it's not just about him, Mills, or you. It's about all of us. Our family, together at last.
So what do you say now?
I thought I knew my father. I always thought he hated me. That's why he was never around. I came to terms with that long ago. I had a father, and I hated him. Now he's gone. How am I supposed to face what's in that stone, knowing I was wrong?
Well, you'll find a way. I believe that is one mission accomplished. Let's check the book. There we go. Increasing my skills by reading. Oh, though that might be the experience from the quest, not from the book. Oh, wow. That was very World of Warcraft. What are they? Death Lords? Okay. I believe my business in Balmora is done. And you know what? I'm really starting to yawn quite a lot, aren't I? Let's get out of the city and have a view of the world map. This is more alien than Morrowind ever was, in terms of plants. These mushrooms. Yuck. Is it playable with gamepad? That's a very good question. I do not know. Actually, I could find out looking at the Steam page of the game. Obviously, you can play the game on PS4, but otherwise I don't know. But I'm fairly certain if you look at Steam, it's going to say if it has controller support or partial controller support. Right. The very large, not that large, world of Vvardenfell. So that was the Balmora crater. Let me see if the monster is here and there's a number of NPC fighting it, then I'd be very happy to join. So no caldera. Ah, come on, let's face it, there's never been too much in caldera anyway. So, gigantic Nyx Hound, are you there? You are there, and people are fighting you. no, people are dead fighting you. Do I have... I don't even have soul gems. I'm sorry guys, I can't resurrect you. And clearly there were 2 of them. Even with my help, it's not gonna be possible. I mean, this is a group monster, so it really takes a group, as the name says. You're on your own. That's why I hate the Nyx hounds in Elder Scolls Online. That's just gross. No sucking my blood. Me just being lazy standing there. There we go. No, we'll have to come back with a bunch of people. Oh yes, the cliff striders. I did see one and well, I really don't have a lot of stamina because I was running. Oh, gross. But I leveled up and I got guts. Totally worth it. This should be safe. I'm gonna have a quick look if I can find out if Elder Scolls Online has a gamepad support or partial support. Need to let Steam load. I'll have a look in a bit. For now, I want to go towards my next quest marker, basically. Ashlanders. Does this place have a name? Oh. Probably not Ashlanders, but a bandit camp. Or is it real? This guy is kind of strong. Oh, is it useful? I wouldn't know. I'm a PC gamer. So the last console I've ever owned was what? A PS2. So I'm not really good with a gamepad in the first place. I wouldn't be able to tell you if it's useful. It's a question of habit. Simple as that. If you're used to playing, you know, games like Halo or whatever games where you go, you know, forward and you control the directions with the other knob, then this is going to be better for you. If not, then it's just confusing, I think. Well, I felt confused when I have to use a gamepad. Draw. And I am going this way. Well, let's do a bit of sightseeing. That would be the Bitter Coast over there. And I don't find it as impressive as I would like, but it is also my fault because with my latest Morrowind install, I have Vality's Bitter Coast with huge trees. Like, they're so huge you can't see the top, and they're like the leaves are touching, so it's so oppressing. So this feels, you know, quite bright and not very swampy, despite the sounds that I can hear. And we have a Dumner stronghold. You're a PC gamer, but you like to chill on the couch and enjoy. Yes, yes, it's pretty cool. I must admit. That being said, I don't have that anymore. I'm on my screen, but long story short, the monitor I had died on me, so I used my TV, and I simply had, I mean, now I had a cable, but I had this mouse, wireless, and a wireless keyboard, and I was on my sofa and I was fine. But yes, it's really quite nice when you're comfy on your sofa and you can play your games. River Troll. Now these were particularly tough, but that was when I was, you know, level 1, 2. Now I'm level 6. Let's see if I can take on a River Troll all by myself. Oh my goodness. Just in case I feel I'm gonna get my armor on. Uh-oh. That probably was a mistake right there. The mud crab is gonna be the death of me. Alright, brilliant. I've run backwards so much that I'm actually too far from its spawning points and it went back. It's a bit disappointing, but never mind. I know. Oh wow, that's an ice horse. I don't know. I mean, they look cool, but it's a bit too fancy for me. I don't remember why I have to go here. Oh yes, it's the mine that was closed and workers are inside.
Did you read the House Redarin proclamation?
Oh, I did.
I wouldn't be here myself, but some of my miners are still in there.
You pre-ordered already, Morrowind, but you have only a good notebook, so you want to use the TV. Yeah, definitely go for it.
Our mine.
And the game is so pretty. Might as well enjoy it HD.
And just took the place over. My people are trapped. I'm no expert, but it looked like the cultists were preparing to conduct a ritual before the Ashlander interrupted them.
So the Ashlander seems to be a good person, but okay, what about the ritual?
Probably because I heard one of them say, with this ritual we'll call forth a mystical weapon and attain the power of a god. Or something along those lines.
Yeah, that's a pretty good hint right there.
Me and my miners out of there when the Ashlander showed up.
Yeah, tell me about the Ashlander.
Well, I never actually saw an Ashlander, but I heard a cultist yell, "Ashlander thief! That's our mystical weapon!" That's not an exact quote, but you get the idea.
Sure.
I don't know what
I'll go in there, okay?
Really? That's awfully brave of you.
I know.
If you see any of my miners, tell them to get their arses out here. I'll wait as long as I can. Or until I hear screaming. Then I'll go to Balmora and try to find some help.
Yes, you're right, Hulk. It is the same actors, like throughout the whole series. Actually, I believe they've been using the same actors when possible. Shulk or mine with a Daedric wallpaper. Would I say that the Wardens are more powerful than others? Well, let me see. I'm level 6. And I feel I'm quite puny. Really. Quite puny. But then again, any character level 6, I really can't tell. It's not like I've tried any of the skills. It's not like I have any good gear either. So they don't feel OP now for, you know, my experience. I mean, I've been Seyda Neen, Vivec, Balmora. That's all I've done. So no, they don't feel puny. How would I rate the DLC so far from 1 to 10? Oh, that's a good question. I mean, when I ordered it, pre-ordered it, I knew very well. I really lowered my expectations. I knew it would be pretty because I saw some images. Narcotic Nightwalker. I guess we'll have to fight that guy, right? Thanks for the help, person over there. Now, this is not stealing, so I'm going to help myself to absolutely everything. The thing that annoys me the most, it's not the fact that it doesn't have the Morrowind atmosphere, because I never expected it to. It's the fact that they pretty much the price is the price of a full game. And while it is a rather large DLC, as far as I can tell,
Really?
it's probably
I said
overpriced.
anything about His Holiness' nasal preening. There's some sort of Daedric cultists. They've been performing rituals.
Ashland
The
should
savages
have,
barged
yes.
into the deep chambers. Seem to know about the hidden passage and everything.
And I want to find out more about the main quest,
Ran for the hills.
because that's the one that ties up
As a
the
matter of
most with
fact,
the
that's
story
where
of
I'm
Morrowind.
going, as soon as it's safe
And
to
I
leave.
haven't seen enough of it to say how good it is. But regardless, it shouldn't be priced that much. And I do have the feeling it's not complete, like it lacks detail, but that's probably coming from Balmora, because compared with other regions of Elder Scrolls Online, it's not like I felt it lacked anything in particular, but then I was not, comparing with Morrowind. I'm guessing I'm gonna need to go down somewhere. Yeah, I can boost that. Desktop audio boosted. Oh. And let's try to go down there. Hee hee, I'm glad that troll is dead. I wouldn't say that ESO is overcraft. No, I wouldn't say that Elder Scrolls Online is overpriced. It's not, especially when you can play without the subscription now. So, no, it's not overpriced, but the DLC in itself, it's... how much is it? 30 pounds? It's the price of a game, like a full standalone game, that's what I'm saying. And World of Warcraft, I haven't played it in a long time, and when I did it was in a private server. I don't understand that they were still asking for so much money. It should have gone, free to play. Right, I really don't see anything interesting there, apart from the way I'm actually supposed to go, which is not that. This is a one-way thing, I'm guessing. Yeah. So when you finish the quest, they let you come back round this way. I am a dungeon damage dealer. I can change the camera view, but I can zoom in and out to go from first person to third person. And let me get a corner that's free of respawning enemies, like maybe that. Let me see, settings. Camera. First person, I have the rotation speed, field of view change, assassination camera on, yes. So, well, you can tweak it, but really it's just first and third person. Anyway, I am also going in circle. I've done that. Check that. There has to be something here that I missed while I was happily chatting. And some loot. Cool. Stay in third person, but character to the middle. Yes, you can offset the camera. I saw that option. Personally, I usually like to go first person and check out the third person to see how pretty my character is. Very sad. While you chat, I'll try not to anyway. I've already explored that bit. Offset was the holy word. When there is, you can offset the cam. Right, that looks not very lovely. Great, we're having a little archer competition here. Here we go. That's what you get for being a brute. I wouldn't know about Battleground. I'm like really just getting started with this character, and I cannot loot this one. I'm worried I might get disconnected. It's not a good time, not when I'm starting the fight. I haven't tried the Battleground, but generally, you know, not just for the Morrowind DLC, the music and the ambient sounds, they try to have something nice. Not fast, mister. Oh goody. Why don't you give me a bow? Is the Ashlander going to be there? No. My dog is there. Is this beta? No, it's not beta. I mean, it's early access. It's still. What is the date today? 26. Yeah, it is still early access. And the game, what, is on the 6th of June. Alright, that's it. I've done what I was supposed to do in here. And as I had guessed, this is the shortcut they give you at the end of the dungeon. They always do that, so it's a bit predictable. This might not be the way you're supposed to be going. But never mind. That's done. Let's get out as fast as possible. Well, unless there's something to loot. There really isn't. They're very, very stingy in here. There we go. Got a rose. Yeah, it's because you can't play. I guess you can't play because you don't have the early access. But then again, I was very surprised I had the early access, because from what I understood, you had to pre-order the collector's edition
Did you find
I
what you were
didn't.
looking for in
I
the mine?
pre-ordered but not collectors. Need to find, I'm not sure. I need to consult with my contact.
Of course. I perfectly understand. I think I'll wait a little longer and see if any of my miners were able to escape from the cultists. Good luck with your mission.
Whatever it is, indeed. I'm gonna have to go back to Balmora. Not until I go check this quest marker over there. PvP interesting you? No. I have no interest in PvP for a number of reasons. I've always liked PvE. I love co-op. There's no problem with that. PvP, I get really nervous. It's just... There's no other way. What, you refuse to fight me? So I get really nervous with PvP. Yeah, I didn't get the collector's edition. I love the Elder Scrolls. I do enjoy Elder Scrolls Online, but I don't need toys. This is what? What is this place? A Malakath champion. Hello.
Leave me, Outlander.
I don't remember what I was saying.
shame I
Oh,
brought to
my
Malakath.
brain is all over the place.
Defeated by a lone warrior. Malakath will laugh at our incompetence. An assassin. Probably a Morag Tom.
Is it a trap? I will have to go in and help her.
She's just one woman! Get inside the ruins and stop her!
Malakath is pretty upset. PvP, that's what I was talking about. No, don't like it, get nervous. And I feel that PvP is all about having a very specific set of gear because you want to have the very best set of gear and the very best set of skills. And I feel it takes away the freedom you have with the game where you're allowed to go, you know, sure, I'm a warden. I may or may not use 1, 2 or 3 of those skills. I may choose to use a bow and wear heavy armor and be whatever. You can choose whatever you want to be. And I like that. And I feel with PvP, it's just not efficient. So people don't do it. Yeah, PvP you have to be efficient. I don't want to be efficient. I want to have cool looking gear or skills that I enjoy using. Hey, I know this place. In we go. Especially when I think I'm gonna meet the Morag Tom girl that helped me escape back when I was a slave. Oh, and Vea's mentor is there. Okay. So no PvP for me. Not my thing. And there's so many PvE elements in the game.
Let the assassin come. I'm tired of running and she doesn't frighten me.
Well, that was quick. I mean, then again, 3 players. No, they did go for the other summoning skills. I don't know, maybe they're good. Yeah, that's an example. Maybe summoning the Shulk is actually really, really good. But I don't find it fun. Whereas summoning a Cliff Bracer, I just like the idea of doing that. You need the challenge with the real people. I really get that you get a lot more adrenaline. You get a rush of adrenaline actually. But I can't handle it. Simple as that. And then I get. Well, I'm not so much fun with like, come on, quick, let's do it, let's run through it. Let's do a dungeon run and do it under 3 minutes, so we can do it twice. No, I like to look around, I like to check things out, maybe read the books if nothing he's gonna spawn on my face. I like to take my time. You are but ugly. All the way around. Can I take on an Ogrin all by myself? Let's find out. You need a challenge with real people, but not sure how you play with gamepad. That's what I said. For me, it's a question of habit. Some people find they might be a lot more efficient with a gamepad, others with a mouse. Habit, personal preference. Why, you're really upset with me, Ogrin. Level up, well done. I shouldn't run because I use the stamina to fight. Soon I'll be able to go and help her. No, you get loot. You get loot for most enemies. A lot of the loot I get, you don't see. It appears on the bottom right corner, and it goes straight into my crafting bag, which is, as you can see, you need to subscribe and pay the membership, like the monthly membership. As far as I'm concerned, I can't play without it anymore, because every single bit of ingredient. Before that, and that's why I had so many arts straight away, you need to have arts, and one for each skill, so they can carry the crafting bits as well. Let's go this way, inner chambers, and rescue the Ashlander, who's a she. I'm really hoping it's the girl from the Morak Tomb. And you're not letting me in because... Find Vaya's mentors in the Western Ruin. Really, I feel you would be... Oh, bummer, don't tell me I was supposed to talk to him first before I go all the way around. That's what I get for, you know, blah 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 blah, talking and not really paying attention to what's happening on my screen. Hopefully enemies have not, and this one has respawned. Oh, very happy to answer your questions, really. That's what makes the stream fun for me. So thank you for asking the questions, really. And do let me know when you're playing. I'm guessing on the 6th, but let me know if it's everything you hoped for and what you liked, what you didn't like. There we go. I really thought it was dead. Now it is. Thank you for dying promptly. Going all the way around. Death. It's not fun. Yeah, I'd be very happy to play with you. If you're interested in doing the PvE, then would be very, very delighted. No, that's what I wanted. That's my character, and then Danae is my handle. Danae 1, 2, 3? Danae, I think. Nah, you'll find me. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Well, you're not going to expect to
Oh, there she is. So you're the mentor.
At least you sure aren't dressed like one. You're walking into a dangerous place, hero.
You must be
I
here.
came to find you to ask you...
Questions? I don't have time for questions. I have a writ to complete. Look, I can't keep these evil cultists waiting. You want to talk? Find me after I finish this job.
Adding friends, I believe when you have that person, you press F and then you can interact with them. I'm sorry, I don't have a soul gem, I can't resurrect you. And you can whisper as well. So if you whisper to me in game, then we can find each other, form a party, and you know, happily quest away. Do I have skill points? I do have a skill point. I should see if I want to morph one of my skills. I don't really want to fight this people.
Or is the Mora tongue too scared to meet the powerful snake face to face?
Sneg. Sounds very impressive. Racers. Looking forward. And if not, you're on YouTube. Just, you know, leave a comment and say, hey, I'm in game. My handle is, well, maybe nlegit1. I don't know if you're going to use the same, and then I can find you. Alright. Let's finish this quest already. Malacath Voicebringer. It's very scary. She's got a shield on. Interesting. I've been slowed down, I guess that's what I get for not paying attention. Waste my time killing the same guys every time. You know, kudos to my cliff racers. I call, they come, no matter how deep in the cave. I want to go this way.
Really, Snag? This only delays the inevitable.
I should poison my snipe. I mean, make my snipe poisonous. Better way to do it.
How sweet!
Circle around!
Bunch of them, isn't there? Okay, let's kill this one quick. Don't even have to be sensitive to be stunned after I block. Low on stamina right now, but I can heal. Doesn't care one bit. Arrows in the back. Never mind.
Excuse me, hero. I have to see an orc about a writ.
Sure, do you think? And finally I believe I will be allowed in. The inner chambers. Right.
I didn't have to interfere with House Tolvani's plans. I made a mistake.
A mistake? Well, that explains everything. I'll just let the Tolvani know. I'm sure Mage Valen will understand.
And she's so funny.
That's a relief. I thought for sure you were going to kill me.
I am. I hate when my leathers get wet. And this is a new outfit, too. Ah, well. I suppose we ought to discuss what you're doing here.
Sure, let's talk.
You're obviously not one of the Malakath cultists, so I have one question. Why the tusk are you following me, and why shouldn't I just kill you and be done with it? Yes, that was 2 questions, and an orc curse, and a threat. It's been a long day.
Right. I'm looking for the consular's daughter.
Oh, that's not what I expected.
Is this the girl
You can
from
just turn
Hungary?
around and leave. You're not going to find her.
On screen?
Veya's going through a difficult time right now. And the last thing she needs is some house veteran lackey adding to her pain and confusion.
My father just wants to find her and know that she's safe.
Really? Is that what old man Eris told you? And did he tell you about Veya's brother? About how House Veteran exiled their favorite son? No? I didn't think so. Veya needs answers and I promise to help her. So walk away while you still can.
If you don't help me, you'll have to deal with others.
Outsiders?
True.
Is her father really that desperate? Look, tell Eris that Veya's safe and you'll see her soon. But no more outsiders. If my organization gets skittish, they'll return to the shadows and take Veya with them. They'll only deal with you.
Will you set up a meeting with Veya?
Well, it's not exactly a lie, and I don't want things to get out of hand. I'll arrange a meeting, provided Veya agrees. You let Eris know she's safe. Get him to stop hiring freelancers before someone gets hurt. I'll send word when we're ready.
Fair enough. What's about the Malakath? I don't think she has anything against the Malakath Custard. I mean, she just had to go and kill the orc. And your organization is the Morak Tongue. We know. Thank you. Are you really? No. No. I was going to say, are you really going to make me walk all the way around? No. Very thankful for that. It does break immersion a little bit. Skyrim did the same, or does the same. You go through the dungeon and then right after the very last room, there's a door that takes you outside or close to the entrance. But really, I'm quite thankful for that. Right, I got a quest taking me back to Balmora, but oh my goodness. Is it possible? This is the dungeon that you clear very close to Seyda Neen with the moon sugar, and apparently I forgot to take the sky shard. That's very dumb of me. I'm gonna have to go back at some point. Ahemusa camp is here. I'll have to go and have a look at the Ahemusa camp. Let's run. Hopefully no one is going to follow me for too long. Then again, they'll get tired. Discovered the Ahemusa camp. Brilliant. Well, I need a place to... No, I don't want to shoot anything or anyone. Put that back. Hello, Len. Anyway, I'm gonna use the hospitality of the Ashlanders and call it a day because I am really quite knackered. So this is it. I mean, not too bad. As planned, went from Vivec to Balmora. Discovered there's no caldera because it's a huge crater. So no caldera. Explore the Daedric ruin, and right now I'm hanging out with the Ahemusa because soon we'll be good friends. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for watching, chatting or not. Either way is cool. I will see you next week at about the same time. So I'm gonna have to sit on this character for the whole week and not do anything. That's okay. I have a few more characters that I can try and quest with. Tomorrow in the afternoon I will be playing Morrowind, the actual Morrowind, with my Bard character. That is at about 6 o'clock. That's GMT +1, that's London time. And this weekend Steam has a free Fallout 4 weekend. So I thought, that's assuming I get up and I feel rested enough. But I think I'm going to give Fallout 4 a try. I have not played Fallout 4 one bit, not one bit. So I will be discovering that and deciding if I want to purchase or not. I have gone through the tutorial of Fallout 3 because I did want to play it, and then other games happened. Morrowind, to be more specific. I did play some Fallout 2, but anyway, it has very little to do with the, you know, what the series is like nowadays. So tomorrow morning, hopefully a bit of Fallout 4, in the afternoon some Morrowind, and you know, if I get to stream all of that, that's going to be quite a few hours already. Fallout 4 is okay. Well, I'm gonna find out for myself, and since I haven't really played the other titles, yeah, it's Bethesda, so I'm gonna go, I want to like it, but then we'll see how it goes. New Vegas, I've heard very good things about New Vegas. It's on my wish list still, and I have Fallout 3. I will play it. I want to do a let's play of it, but I've learned from experience that too many let's plays at a time, really not a good idea, so I'm keeping this one on the back burner. Anyway, New Vegas and 3 are fantastic. Got it. I will play both of them. Maybe not stream them, but you know, I'll get around to playing those games eventually, I'm sure. Good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, or maybe next week on Twitch, on YouTube, wherever you like. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.